Hi, we are the Ohio Guys here in location in Los Angeles, California. I'm Christian Ocampo, and today I'm joined by a special guest, Ben Diskin. How you doing, Ben?
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Cool. Hi.
Thanks for being out this way.
Sure thing.
Yeah. So we got a few questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, what's it like working in the industry today?
I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing it for about 25 years now, and the industry has changed mostly in terms of its technology. It's at a time where, back in the day, everything was recorded on tape. So if you wanted to do anything, you'd have to go to a place and record everything right there. But now, you can do it all from home. Here you have, a nice little digital microphone. I've got the same thing at home. I just have a booth, a USB mic plugged into my PC, and I can just audition right from there, and then just head into a various studios to actually do the job. But it's all remote now. Everything. There are people out there who have ISDN lines in their own home, so they don't even, if they don't want to, go to a studio. They just link up right with them, and there they go. So it's mainly the technology that's changed, but the actual profession, more or less the same.
Nice. Okay. So what's your favorite show you have worked on?
I don't have a favorite show. I don't know. I don't know. There's a bunch that I'm really happy that I've worked on. I gotten to be on Spectacular Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man, but I got to be Venom on Spectacular Spider-Man, which is really fun. I did Codename Kids Next Door when I was 19 or 20, and that was my first big show, so that one holds a big grip on my heart. Digimon, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Blood Lad, Blood Plus, all the anime, the Naruto stuff. It's all really, I can't choose. I just really like doing all of it.
Nice. Since you mentioned Blood Lad, what was it like working on it?
Working on Blood Lad was just really fun because it's this show that I really wish went further than it did. I think it only went 10 episodes or so, but I loved the main character. He's just this badass vampire who's this total spazoid nerd at the same time. And I just liked that. I thought that was really cool. And I got to play I thought I was going to play the vampire, to be honest with you. I thought they'd be like, yeah, you're a nerd. We're going to put you in this guy. But they didn't. They gave me the cool guy. They gave me Wolf. And I was like, all right, cool. I can play the somber bad dude.
All right. Another show you worked on, what was it like working on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was really cool. We recorded that show super fast. There was so much stuff that we had to do right away, but the director, Kevin McMullen, is really good at keeping the quality high despite the fast pace. So we got through the whole thing. We made sure all the accents were done the way they wanted it done, and yeah, it was a rush of doing a ton of stuff at once, but it all came together in the end. So I was actually pretty happy with how it turned out.
Nice. So if you could be any character you have played, who would you be, and you could mix and match?
Who would I be if I could just be a character that I've played?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Just Spider-Man?
Yeah, just Spider-Man. Period. Pick any version of him. I'd be any of those. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So another show I worked on, what was it like working on K?
K was cool. K was, I think that was the first show that I worked with Suzanne Goldish as the director, as opposed to just being the engineer. And it was a really it's a very brief show. I think it's only 13 episodes, but I believe they're doing a second season. And I know there's a movie. And it's one of these things that really hits your heart, where you're not really expecting it. I thought it was just going to be an action show with sort of generic bad guys, but it actually really turned into something where you really care about the characters and all of their backstories and all that stuff. It really kind of comes into play, and you start really feeling stuff for them, and it's beautifully animated too. So I loved working on K. That was cool.
Nice. What was it like working on Sword Art Online Season 2?
Sword Art was fun, mainly because the way we did it. So, okay, in the Japanese version, the guy who plays Death Gun, they kept his identity a secret for, I think, the first 4 or 5 episodes of the second season, with just question marks as the name of the actor playing him. So they said, we're going to do the same thing with you, Ben, but we also want you to promote the show on Twitter. And I was like, I can't do that without giving it away. So they said, wait, well, what if we just create a fake Twitter name and you just play that guy? And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Wait a minute. What if I act like a complete dick to people on top of everything as this character, because he's a bad guy? So I'll just play this dude on Twitter in character and just have the other cast members say like, yeah, there's this guy named I Am Death Gun on Twitter. He's really weird, but like, I don't know, you should follow him. And so we got to like mess with the fans, mess with the other actors, because a lot of the actors didn't know who I was either. And that was probably the most fun part about being on that show, was just being a complete twit on Twitter.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
You missed some fun stuff.
I bet I did. Okay, so is there anything else coming out that you can talk about, or anything else you want to plug in at this time?
Let's see, something I can talk about. So the thing with voice acting is they've gotten really strict about NDAs, or non-disclosure agreements, meaning we're not allowed to talk about Jack Diddley. So, come on, there's got to be something.
Okay, the movie's coming out.
I haven't done K the movie yet,
Oh.
so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's going to be. Okay. They're doing. It's essentially a retelling of the original Mobile Suit Gundam as like a series of movies. I'm in the second one. It's episode 2, and I play Shar Aznable. And there you go. I play the real Shar Aznable, as opposed to the dude who takes on the mantle of Shar Aznable. It's complicated, okay? It's Gundam. But anyway, I play that guy. So I'm in that. There you go. That's one thing I can actually I can mention that.
Okay. Final question. Any Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media for the fans to follow you or contact you?
Sure. One is my fan page on Facebook. It's Ben Diskin Official, like facebook.com/Ben Diskin Official. And Twitter, I'm at Benjamin Diskin. And that's probably the 2 easiest ways to chat with me.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Well, I want to thank you for joining us for the interview.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you again for joining us in another edition of the Ohio Guys. I'm Christian.
And I'm Ben Diskin.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.